The Doctor, Dr. Herman Carter. Showing exceptional aptitude in psychology, Herman was handpicked for special training in an advanced neuroscience program located in a secret black site facility in Illinois known as the Leary Memorial Institute. Really, it was a front for the CIA. This is where Herman met Dr. Otto Stamper, where, under his guidance, Herman began to use strange and ever-increasingly vicious methods to extract information from prisoners sent to the Institute, which was also a covert prison and re-education center for whoever was USA's current nemesis. His liberal use of violent and electroshock therapy revealed dramatic results, and several threats to national security was uncovered. Over the years, Herman became known as the Doctor, and no one ever questioned if he had even held a medical certificate or even what happened to the prisoners after they had given up their information. It was only after the Leary Memorial Institute went silent for a week that the true horror was finally discovered. The personnel, patients, and prisoners were all found dead with all types of head trauma. All personnel and prisoners' bodies were accounted for, including Dr. Otto Stamper, but no sign of Herman, the Dr. Carter. The Doctor's power is called Carter's Spark. Carter's Spark, while successfully striking survivors with the Doctor's special abilities known as shock therapy or static blast, will increase the survivor's madness, eventually afflicting them with the madness status effect and triggering increasingly potent effects. Madness Tier 1 will cause survivors to scream once, revealing their position to the Doctor, slightly affecting skill check placement and direction. Madness 2 will cause survivors to scream and experience hallucinations in the form of an illusionary doctor, moderately affecting skill check placement and direction. Madness 3 will cause survivors to scream intermittently and experience hallucinations in the form of an illusionary doctor, tremendously affecting skill check placement and direction. The survivor may not perform any healing, repairing, sabotaging, searching, or cleansing interactions until they successfully snap out of it. When a survivor completes the snap out of it action, they return to Madness Tier 1. The Doctor's special ability is known as shock therapy. You may press and hold the power button to perform shock therapy, unleashing a ranged shock attack on the ground in front of you. Survivors struck by shock therapy gain increased madness, and any interactions they're performing are immediately interrupted. Shock therapy immediately negates the oblivious status effect. The second special ability is known as static blast. You press and hold the active button to perform a static blast, causing all survivors within the Doctor's terror radius to scream and gain increased madness. Static Blast can only be activated when not on cooldown. Static Blast immediately negates the oblivious status effect. The Doctor has 3 perks, the first of which is Overwhelming Presence. Your presence alone instills great fear. Survivors within your terror radius suffer from inefficiency. Affected survivor item consumption rates are increased by 80% at Tier 1, 90% at Tier 2, and 100% at Tier 3. Its special text states, "Shit, I dropped the gauze." The Doctor's second perk is called Monitor and Abuse, which states meticulous in your approach, terrifying in your application. While in a chase, your terror radius is increased by 8 meters. Otherwise, your terror radius is decreased by 8 meters, and your field of view is increased by 3 degrees at Tier 1, 5 degrees at Tier 2, and 10 degrees at Tier 3. However, field of view gains do not stack. The special text states, "It's time for your treatment." A quote from Herman Carter, the Doctor himself. The Doctor's third and final perk is Overcharge. You are fueled by your hate for progress. You can overcharge a generator by performing the damage generator action. The next survivor who interacts with the generator is faced with a tremendously difficult skill check. Failing the skill check results in an additional 3 at Tier 1, 4 at Tier 2, and 5% regression penalty at Tier 3. Succeeding the skill check grants no progress, but prevents the generator explosion. The special text states, it's a trap, but a trap one must step in.